So, moving on into 2000, Canada would go on to win their first Paralympic gold medal. You were only 21 at the time. Can you recall how it felt to win the biggest prize on the biggest stage at such a young age?
Felt good. Felt, no, I don't think I felt that young, you know, like, looking back on it, I realized how young I was, but at the time, you know, I've been on the national team for 4 years, you know, we won bronze at Worlds, yeah, I just feel like I'd been after it for a while. I've been in college for a few years, you know, playing every day and training. So it kind of felt like a long, you know, road to get there. But like I said, in hindsight, it was kind of early and a lot of success early on. I don't know. Like, it was just it was one of those magical experiences that'll never sort of be matched. You know, Australia was an incredible host to those games, and my parents and some family were there. You know, and I got to go and cut down the mesh and sit on the basket and put the mesh around my neck and hold the flag up, and that photo was like on newspapers across Canada. Like, it was a real moment. Yeah. And yeah, it felt both like an accomplishment and also sort of the beginning of something. And which is funny, you know, I remember one of my more vivid memories from that tournament that day was, you know, like I was up on the hoop celebrating that moment with like the crowd and my teammates and family or whatever, and then like literally a few moments later I was in the locker room, and we'd always go around in a circle and like after a game and share our thoughts or feelings or whatever, one by one. And so it kind of came around to me, and I'm like, guys, we're just like getting started. Like, this is just the beginning, you know, like we're gonna keep winning. And I was like, yeah, that's very nice. And then the next guy was James Truer. James is about 10 years older than me. He was like big brother, mentor, life of the party. I didn't know it, but that was his last tournament. He retired just after that. And he was like, Pat, there'll be plenty of time for that. It's like, but not right now. He's like, right now is about this moment, this team, this group of guys, this accomplishment. And I was just like, oh yeah, you're right. You know, I was sort of racing ahead. And that just sort of maybe shows my, you know, my youth at the time. And but it's funny because we were sort of both right. Like, he was right. That was a special moment. I needed to kind of stop, you know, like, and that accomplishment belonged to that team and to that group, and everything that had led up to it. But at the same time, you know, I wasn't wrong. We were on our way to something.